A very good morning to one and all presents here. I, Diksha Agarwal of grade 12, representing Mahatma Gandhi House, is here to welcome you all to the virtual celebrations of the 72nd Republic Day. Republic Day is a day to remember when the Constitution of India officially came into force on January 26, 1950. This historic act formally transitioned India to become an independent republic, and hence it is celebrated on January 26 every year. It is noted that though India gained freedom from the British rule after a long struggle in the wee hours of August 15, 1947, this freedom did not come with democracy and the right to choose our own government. Since India did not have an official constitution then, our country was a constitutional monarchy under the rule of King George VI even after independence. It was finally 2.5 years later, on January 26, 1950, the Constitution of India came into effect, making India one of the biggest democracies in the world. On that day, India was declared sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, and republic. And to honor this day, Indian Republic Day is celebrated with great passion throughout the country every year. Now, we have Akshish of grade 10, Mayank of grade 6, and Vidyula of grade 8 to bless our ears with their soulful performances. would like to request our chairman, Mr. Harish Mirchandani sir, to enlighten us on the occasion of Republic Day.
Dear friends and my dear children, a very happy and prosperous Republic Day to all of you. Why I said prosperous was that maybe this Republic Day gives you the idea, reminding you of your duties towards the country. This was the day when Constitution of India, written by Baba Bhimrao Ambedkar, was brought into action. In the Constitution, it is mentioned the rights which are given to the citizens of the country. But I would request the citizens of the country, each one of you, to analyze that what are your duties towards the country. We always ask for rights, but we never think what we have to give back to the country in return. We want rights, we want so much from the government, we want subsidies on the gas cylinders, we want subsidy on petrol and diesel. But what does the government expect from you? You should pay your taxes in time. You should pay your taxes honestly so that government has the funds to run the country in a proper way. How long can we survive eating lunch for 2 rupees, getting rice and dal for free of cost, getting lunch for 5 rupees in some states? That is not going to develop the country. What is going to develop the country is you should all think of the betterment of the country. Only then the country will prosper. Dear friends, today being the Republic Day, I would request each one of you to recognize your duties towards the country. And your duties are not very hard. Your duties are to serve the country. See, everyone cannot be an army man to be on the border to fight for the country. Once I remember Mahatma Gandhi addressing a congregation of children. He addressed them, Bharat ke sipahi bano. Then one of the small child got up. He said, Mahatma, how can I become a sipahi? I am still too small. He said, the sipahi is not the one who has to take a gun in the hand and fight at the border. Whatever duty has been assigned to you, you have to do it honestly and wisely. That is the sipahi. Dear friends, I would request you that remember this, that this country was a golden bird at one time, but it has been snatched away from us by our own people. I want you all to work together to make India a sone ki chiriya, a bird which is golden. Not that gold plated, but a true gold, 24 karat gold plated. This is my request to each one of you. Arise, awake and walk, not the path of pleasure, but the path of duty. For pleasure gives rise to suffering and pain. I request you all to walk the path of duty. Thank you and God bless you all.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful insight. I would request Tarun sir to give us a message on Republic Day.
My message to all the students, the teachers, and the staff of our school on the occasion of the 72nd Republic Day of our country is singular and very simple. We have all gone through a very tough year, but with the vaccine out, I'm sure we will see good times back again. But until that happens, I wish that all of us remain vigilant, maintain all the necessary precautions such as social distancing, wearing our masks and sanitizing frequently. We miss seeing all of you all in school, but I know that will change very soon. Hope all of you all and your families are doing well and are safe. Happy Republic Day to all of us. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Now, we have the students of grade 1 and 2 demonstrating different activities yet giving out the same message.
मेरी देश की धरती सोना उगले उगले हीरे मोती मेरी देश की धरती जय हिंद।
फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी।
check the India, check the India. मेरे रंग दे बसंती चोला, माई रंग दे, मेरे रंग दे बसंती चोला, माई रंग दे। जय हिंद। ये मेरा इंडिया, वतन मेरा इंडिया। माँ तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, जय हिंद।
Thank you, dear students, for showing us the variety of art. I would now like to welcome Vanilla of grade 12 to enlighten us on the importance of Indian Constitution.
Good morning, one and all. I'm Vanilla from grade 12 Humanities. Today, I'm here to speak on the importance of Constitution. The Constitution serves as a backbone to the country. The Indian Constitution, which is the longest constitution in the world, was drafted under the leadership of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar along with the supreme participation of Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Rajendra Prasad, K.K. Munshi, and Krishnaswamy Iyer. It was adopted by Constituent Assembly of India on 26 November 1949 and became effective on 26 January 1950. Without it, the law and jurisdiction will not hold up and fall apart in no time. But they are meant to stand strong. It is the embodiment of fundamental regulations and principles according to which the country, state, and its people are supposed to work. The noun constitution is from Latin word constitutus, means set up, established, plus the suffix "ion", meaning act, state, and condition. It forms the framework for all the decisions made by every government official, and particularly the legislature, the executive, and judiciary. Also, it sets out the rights of everyone, which must be respected by the state, and therefore establishes relationship between the government and the people. Constitution is a written instrument which serves as the embodiment of the rules for political or social organizations. These rules and regulations lay down the base of the nation so that it can run without any sort of issue or dispute, and in a case any problem occurs in legal or governmental sectors or between the masses of country and the judiciary, these provisions help the country to go through this phase where there is a regular threat of civil war breakdown, which is probably the last thing any country can have nightmares about. The executive, the legislature, and judiciary are the main organs of the government. These three are the sources of stability of any country, and without them, the only thing that will rise is terror and corruption among the masses. The Constitution defines the power of each organ and let everyone relate to the country know about the powers what government and legal bodies have. It demarcates the responsibilities of each of the party, whether it is a governmental institution, companies of country, or the masses of nature. It helps to regulate the relationship between the government and the people in such a way that no one part can mistreat its power. It lays down the national goals of the country. As every nation has some point to reach which is planned in their mind, therefore, The Constitution will help to achieve goals such as democracy, secularism, socialism, and national integration. The Constitution of the country guarantees rights and provisions for any individuals or group of people on behalf of which they can ensure their well being and dignity. It helps the citizens of the country to avail of all the basic rights which they are deemed for. Some of the most basic rights that are protected by the Constitution are the right to life, right to freedom, right to property, and the right to participate freely in democratic system. Besides, another major thing that makes the Constitution a vital document for a country is the fact that it controls the transfer of powers at the time of national emergencies. So in following ways, Constitution is very important. So thank you and wish you all a very happy Republic Day.
Thank you, Vanilla. Now, here comes the tiny toddlers of Sadhu Vaswani International School to be the voice of our great freedom fighters.
जो मेरा जन्म सिर्फ अधिकार है और मैं उसे लेकर रहूंगा। स्वराज्य मेरा जन्म सिर्फ अधिकार है और मैं उसे लेकर रहूंगा। Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. I am Mother Club. This slogan motivated people to attain complete freedom and also provoke love for the country. Thank you.
I am Subhash Chandra Bose, also called as Netaji, founder of Indian National Army. Freedom is not given, it is taken. तुम मुझे खून दो, मैं तुम्हें आजादी दूंगा. Give me blood, I give you freedom. दिल्ली चलो, जय हिंद की सेना, जय हिंद की सेना. विजय विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा, झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा. विजय विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा, झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा. I'm Shamlal Gupta. This song instilled a sense of patriotism among Indians during the pre-independence period. Jai Hind.
बुद्धि का विकास मानव जीवन का आखिरी लक्ष्य होना चाहिए. Cultivation of mind should be the ultimate aim of human existence. I am Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar and I passionately believed in individual freedom and criticized caste society. I am Ram Prasad Bismil. This slogan urged people to fight what was right. सरफरोशी का तमन्ना अब हमारे दिल में है. सरफरोशी का तमन्ना अब हमारे दिल में है. सरफरोशी का तमन्ना अब हमारे दिल में है. जय हिंद.
वह मुझे मार सकता है पर मेरे विचारों को नहीं. वह मेरे शरीर को कुचल सकता है पर मेरे आत्मा को नहीं. They can kill me, but they cannot kill my ideas. They could crush my body, but they will never be able to crush my spirit. I am Bhagat Singh. For free India, I lead to a new national awakening to be a clean fighter who can face his enemy in the open field.
Now, I invite Dr. Sir to tell us a few words of wisdom by answering a few questions by Khush of grade 12.
Good morning, respected Chairman Sir. I, Khush Vora, have been blessed to be provided with the wonderful opportunity of interviewing you. I have done a lot of research on the questions on Republic Day and we are excited to learn more about Republic Day and the questions we are going to ask. Sir, please let us know, how do you think India has taken this pandemic? Is it in a positive way or a negative one?
In this pandemic in a very positive way. I remember when this pandemic was on, our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi gave us an instruction and he requested us to light the lamps, to ring the bells. Many people laughed at him that in this electronic age, socially and electronically advanced age, what is he advising us to combat this pandemic, but the world followed it. We saw people in Canada, we saw people in America, we saw people in London, and many other countries following this principle. According to the spiritual level also, these things have a positive impact on control of diseases. So I think India took it in a positive way, the government of India took it in a positive way, but it was the public who didn't take it in a positive way. I believe that if we had followed the principles of self-isolation, social distancing, washing the hands before, India would not have had so many cases of corona today. So government, I would say India has definitely taken the pandemic in a very positive way.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words of positivity. I am sure we all might have been filled with a vigor of positivity and strength within ourselves to fight back COVID-19 virus. Sir, our next question is, do you think that the principles of our constitution are still upheld in the minds of our citizens?
Principles of constitution have always been upheld. It is the public who looks at it in a different way. The government makes the rules. We always expect good things from the government, but we never think, what have we done for the country? What have we done for the government? How much support we have given to the government? Dear friends, we always talk of our rights, that constitution gives us the rights. But have we ever thought that what is our role as a citizen of India towards our country? Talking of rights, we want this right, and the agitation going on now on farm laws. Rights are important, but you should also realize what is your duty towards the country. What is your duty in planning the growth of your country? We can't go on asking the rights from the government without paying taxes. How many of us honestly pay the taxes? Few. India having so much population, the percentage of taxpayers is not very high. I am reminded of this song, हम न सोचे हमें क्या मिला है, हम ये सोचे किया है क्या अर्पण हमने. This is the agony of today. We always want to take, but when it comes to giving back to the country, we forget our duty towards the country. So I think Republic means we should also be reminded that we are honorable citizens of the country. We have our own duties towards the development of the country, and we should act accordingly. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us with your kind words of wisdom. I would now like to invite Diksha for further proceedings.
Thank you, Kush. Now we have students of grade 5, Lavanya, Garima and Ria performing a soulful dance. Thank you, students. That was an amazing performance. I would like to thank the management for giving us this opportunity and would also like to thank the house wardens, teachers, and students for helping us throughout the program. Rejoice in the glory of great freedom fighters and India. We wish you all a very happy Republic Day. Jai Hind, Dada Sham.